Today we're looking at the Acer palmatum Shishigashira, commonly known as the lion's head. This is a dwarf upright growing cultivator. This one here is over 50 years old. It's approximately 6 feet in height, or just under 2 meters. Now, I've seen specimens upwards of 10 feet, and again, that's due to the result, of course, of very minimal pruning. Now, the beauty of this tree is it can be maintained into such a small, compact form, but yet have the look of an extremely old specimen. And again, it's selective pruning through the years that achieves this. The other nice feature with this tree, it has a nice contrast in coloration. When the leaves do open up in spring, they're a very bright lime green. Then they turn to a dark olive green in the summer, and then a beautiful, brilliant orange, yellow, red fall coloring, again, depending on the type of fall weather, with the amount of sun that occurs at that time of year. Now, I have pruned this tree with the leaves in full foliage, and it is very difficult because of the dense nature of the leaf structure. So much easier to prune the tree before the leaves open up, and I'll show you step by step how we go about doing this. And we'll just set up the camera to move in closer, and we'll get started. Okay, now looking at the tree, you can see very tight bud set formations. Again, lots of parallel growth, and also anything that's moving inward into the center of the tree. We've got some here, we've got some here, near the top, coming inward. I'm going to remove all of that. So we'll just start. Take this one right out to the main shoot. There's a couple behind. These limbs, they do push out not quite as long and aggressively as other varieties, but they do come in thick. Each one of these bud sets, you'll see push out upwards of 6 inches. So, you'd be looking at about 15 centimeters in length, and it can get very congested. Right in here, for example, this one comes right out as we open it up. I'm taking this one out here. There we go, keeping the same size and shape, just opening it up. This one here, there we go. Now, I go through the whole tree, just hoping that you can get a nice visual with what I'm doing on that section. Take this one out. This one I'll bring back a touch. So this limb set here, almost done. I'll go through the entire tree. Let's take a look at this top side. You should see that fairly well. Again, thinning it out, taking out inside growth. Like all the other trees, there is parallel growth. We don't need it, we just take it out. When you've got two limbs side by side, always remove one. Again, it's all visual. You make the choice to your visual taste. And again, you can stare at the tree for a long time before you make a cut. Personally, I deal with the consequences later in case I make the wrong cut, as the tree always grows back. Now, off to the back here, cutting out this piece coming inside. It's going to go. this limb, this one. So you get the idea. Opening it up and thinning it out. I've almost got this top section done now. A couple more shoots. Just down low on the inside here. I'll bring this one back. And what happens when the tree does open up with all the leaves, you still get a really nice visual appearance of the inner structure with the foliage accompanying it on the outsides of the tree. Okay, we'll reset the camera and move down the tree. Now I've zoomed in a little closer. Now you can see here's an aggressive young shoot coming up. I'm bringing it right back to the old stalk. Again, lots of parallel growth coming out here that we're taking out. Again, growth moving inside, taking it out. Now you notice how it's opened up nicely, still the same form of the tree. There we go. Now one real close-up so you can see when I'm working on just one section here. Inside growth is coming out. Parallel growth comes out. These little tiny guys, again, I can use my thumb. Notice how that opens up this little section. Now, of course, we do the entire tree that way. I'm just about done here. We'll just get things wrapped up. Okay. There we have it. Now I've cut out all that inside growth, all the parallel branches. Basically, the tree is virtually the same size, but almost half of the duplicate branches have been removed. So it's ready for the spring flush of growth. Hopefully that helps you out with your pruning. Thanks again for watching.